Here are Grandpa's 36 free vegetable gardening hacks you'll wish you knew sooner. Scatter hair from your brush around the garden. Did you know that you can repel pests and enrich your soil by scattering hair from your brush around the garden? Human hair is rich in nitrogen, which gradually breaks down and nourishes the soil. According to Grandpa, the scent of human hair can also deter animals like deer, rabbits, and other pests from munching on your plants. Simply collect hair from your brush and spread it around the base of your plants or along garden borders. This simple trick offers natural pest control and improves soil health. Start seedlings in eggshells. Use eggshells as natural containers to start seedlings. Eggshells are biodegradable and rich in calcium, which benefits young plants as they grow. Fill half an eggshell with soil. Plant your seeds and water lightly. Once the seedlings are ready for transplanting, you can plant the entire eggshell directly into the ground. The eggshell will decompose, providing nutrients to the soil and reducing transplant shock. This eco-friendly method gives your plants a strong start, ensuring they thrive from the beginning. Save and dry seeds from top plants. Preserve the best of your garden by saving and drying seeds from your top-performing plants. Select the healthiest, most productive plants and collect their seeds at the end of the growing season. Clean the seeds thoroughly and spread them out on a paper towel to dry in a cool, dark place. Once dried, store them in labeled envelopes or jars for the next planting season. By doing this, you ensure a consistent supply of strong, resilient plants each year. Enrich soil with coffee grounds. Boost your garden soil by adding used coffee grounds. Coffee grounds are rich in nitrogen, which is essential for plant growth, and they improve soil structure. Spread the grounds evenly around the base of your plants or mix them into your compost. Be mindful not to overuse them, as too much can alter the soil's pH. If properly applied, coffee grounds promote healthier, more vigorous plants. This easy addition can turn your garden into a thriving oasis. Compost kitchen scraps. Turn kitchen waste into valuable compost by saving scraps for your garden. Vegetable peels, fruit rinds, eggshells, and coffee grounds are perfect for enriching soil. Collect these scraps in a compost bin or pile, layering them with leaves, grass clippings, and other organic matter. Over time, the materials break down into nutrient-rich compost, which you can then use to fertilize your garden. Not only does this reduce waste, but it also provides a natural, cost-effective way to nourish your plants. Scrape fingernails over soap before gardening. This hack by Grandpa protects nails from dirt by scraping them over a bar of soap before gardening. The soap creates a barrier under your nails, preventing soil from getting trapped and making cleanup easier afterward. Before you start working in the garden, run your fingernails over a bar of soap until the soap collects underneath. After gardening, simply wash your hands, and the soap and any dirt will rinse away easily. Your nails will stay cleaner, and you'll save time on post-gardening cleanup. Rotate crops to prevent depletion. To keep your soil nutrient-rich, rotate your crops each season. Planting the same crops in the same spot repeatedly depletes specific nutrients, weakening plants and lowering yields. By alternating crop types, like following heavy feeders such as tomatoes with legumes, you allow the soil to recover. This practice maintains a balanced nutrient profile in the soil. Rotating crops is a straightforward way to ensure your garden remains productive and your plants grow stronger. Use broken terracotta pots as markers. Transform broken terracotta pots into garden markers instead of tossing them out. Write the names of your plants on the shards with a permanent marker, then place the labeled pieces at the base of each plant. The terracotta adds a rustic charm to your garden while serving as durable, weather-resistant markers. Using these repurposed pots is an easy and effective method to organize your garden, saving both resources and money. Bury fish scraps as fertilizer. For a natural fertilizer, bury fish scraps in your garden. Fish are loaded with nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium that promote healthy plant growth. Dig a hole about a foot deep near the roots of your plants and place the scraps inside to avoid attracting pests. As the fish decomposes, it releases nutrients into the soil, providing long-lasting fertilization. This method not only enriches your soil, but also supports vigorous plant development. Use stale beer to deter slugs. Did you know that you can keep slugs away from your garden with a simple beer trap? It's a trick that Grandpa used back in the day. The yeast in beer attracts slugs, drawing them in and trapping them. Pour the beer into shallow containers and set them near vulnerable plants. Slugs will be lured in and drown, reducing their numbers around your garden. This straightforward solution effectively protects your plants from slug damage. It's a natural way to control these pests without using harmful chemicals. Drip irrigate with clay pots. Use clay pots to create an efficient drip irrigation system. The porous nature of clay allows water to seep slowly into the soil, keeping your plants consistently hydrated. Bury a pot halfway near your plants, fill it with water, and cover the top to reduce evaporation. The water will gradually soak into the surrounding soil, delivering moisture directly to the roots. This method conserves water and ensures your plants receive a steady supply of moisture, making your garden care easier and more effective. Boost plants with manure tea. Enhance plant growth by feeding them manure tea. This nutrient-rich solution is made by steeping aged manure in water, creating a liquid fertilizer that's easy for plants to absorb. To prepare, place a shovelful of well-composted manure in a cloth bag, submerge it in a large container of water, and let it steep for several days. Dilute the resulting tea with water and apply it to your plant's roots. Manure tea offers a natural, powerful boost that promotes lush, healthy growth. Plant friends together. Encourage healthy growth by planting companion plants together. According to Grandpa, certain plants like tomatoes and basil or carrots and onions benefit each other when grown nearby. These combinations can improve growth, deter pests, and enhance flavor. When planting your garden, place compatible plants close to each other to maximize these benefits. Companion planting is a simple strategy that fosters a thriving garden, creating a balanced ecosystem where plants support one another. Grow potatoes in a barrel. Maximize space and yield by growing potatoes in a barrel. This method allows you to produce a large crop in a small area. Start by filling the bottom of the barrel with soil, then plant seed potatoes and cover them lightly. As the plants grow, continue adding soil to cover the stems, encouraging more tubers to develop. Once the barrel is full, let the plants mature before harvesting. Growing potatoes in a barrel is an efficient way to make the most of limited garden space. Sow tiny seeds with cornmeal. Make sowing tiny seeds easier by mixing them with cornmeal. Small seeds can be difficult to plant evenly, but cornmeal helps distribute them more uniformly. Combine the seeds with an equal amount of cornmeal, then sprinkle the mixture over the prepared soil. This method ensures even spacing and reduces waste, giving your seedlings a better chance to thrive. It's a simple trick that makes planting small seeds more manageable and effective. Propagate plants from cuttings. Expand your garden by propagating plants from cuttings. This cost-effective method allows you to grow new plants from existing ones. Cut a healthy stem from the parent plant just below a node, remove the lower leaves, and place the cutting in water or moist soil. Keep the cutting in a warm, bright location until roots develop, then transplant it to your garden. Propagating from cuttings is an easy way to increase your plant collection without buying new plants. Collect rainwater for irrigation. Save water and nourish your garden by collecting rainwater for irrigation. Rainwater is free of chemicals often found in tap water, making it gentler on plants. Set up barrels or containers under downspouts to capture rainwater during storms. Once collected, use this water to irrigate your garden, especially during dry spells. This approach not only conserves water, but also ensures your plants receive a natural, chemical-free source of hydration, leading to healthier growth. Label plants with wooden spoons. Keep your garden organized by labeling plants with wooden spoons. Wooden spoons are durable, easy to write on, and can withstand outdoor conditions. Simply write the name of each plant on the handle of the spoon using a permanent marker, then insert the spoon into the soil near the plant. These natural markers blend well with the garden and provide a simple, eco-friendly way to keep track of what you've planted. It's an efficient solution to avoid confusion as your plants grow. Build trellises with bamboo. Support climbing plants by building trellises with bamboo. Bamboo is strong, lightweight, and sustainable, making it an ideal material for garden structures. Cut bamboo poles to the desired length and secure them together in a teepee or lattice pattern using twine or zip ties. Position the trellis in your garden and train your plants to grow up it. Using bamboo trellises not only saves space, but also adds a natural, rustic look to your garden, helping your plants thrive vertically. Fertilize with compost tea. Nourish your plants with compost tea, a potent liquid fertilizer made from steeping compost in water. Compost tea is rich in nutrients and beneficial microorganisms that improve soil health and boost plant growth. Fill a bucket with water, add a cloth bag filled with compost, and let it steep for several days. Once ready, dilute the tea and pour it around your plants. This method provides an organic, concentrated fertilizer that promotes strong, healthy plants, enhancing your garden's productivity. Clean tools with vinegar. Did you know that you can extend the life of your garden tools by cleaning them with vinegar? Vinegar's natural acidity effectively dissolves rust, dirt, and grime, keeping your tools in top condition. Soak rusty or dirty tools in a bucket of vinegar for a few hours. Then scrub them with a brush to remove residue. Rinse and dry thoroughly to prevent further rusting. Regularly cleaning your tools with vinegar ensures they stay sharp and functional, making your gardening tasks easier and more efficient. Repel insects with marigolds. Did you know that you can repel garden pests naturally by planting marigolds? These vibrant flowers emit a scent that deters insects like aphids, nematodes, and mosquitoes. Plant marigolds around the perimeter of your garden or among your vegetables to create a protective barrier. They're easy to grow and thrive in various conditions, making them a practical addition to any garden. Pair marigolds with vegetables like tomatoes to boost protection, and deadhead regularly to encourage more blooms throughout the season. Grow what you love. When planning your garden, Grandpa advised to focus on growing the vegetables, herbs, and fruits that you and your family enjoy the most. This way, your harvest is both satisfying and useful. For example, if you love fresh salads, prioritize lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and herbs like basil. To make the most of your garden space, consider succession planting. This means planting new crops as soon as one harvest finishes, so you can keep enjoying fresh produce throughout the season. For instance, after harvesting early lettuce, plant beans in the same spot to keep your garden producing all season long. Apply 5-10-5 fertilizer biannually. Keep your garden healthy by using 5-10-5 fertilizer twice a year. This type of fertilizer contains 5% nitrogen for leafy growth, 10% phosphorus for strong roots, and 5% potassium for overall plant health. Apply it in the early spring before planting, and again in the fall after harvesting. To use, evenly sprinkle the fertilizer over your garden soil, then gently rake it in. Water the area well to help the nutrients reach the roots. For best results, follow up with a layer of mulch to retain moisture and further enrich the soil. Sow densely, then transplant. Maximize garden space by sowing seeds densely, then transplanting the strongest seedlings. This method allows you to start more plants in a small area and select the healthiest ones for transplanting. Once the seedlings develop a few leaves, carefully thin them out and transplant them to their final location. Ensure the new location has rich, well-drained soil to support their growth. To minimize transplant shock, water the seedlings well both before and after moving them to their permanent spots. Plant seeds point down. Improve germination by planting seeds with the pointed end down. Seeds naturally orient themselves, but planting them point down gives them a head start, helping the roots grow straight down and the shoot upward. This positioning reduces stress on the seedling and promotes quicker growth. Simply place each seed in the soil with the pointed tip facing downward. For even better results, lightly press the soil over the seed to ensure good contact and moisture retention during germination. Spray around plants, not on them. When using homemade sprays or natural pesticides, always spray around the base of your plants, not directly on them. Spraying on leaves can sometimes cause damage, especially under the sun, as the solution might burn the foliage or hinder photosynthesis. Instead, focus on treating the soil around the plants, where pests typically reside. This approach helps protect your plants while targeting the pests more effectively. Regularly monitor your plants to ensure they remain healthy and pest-free. Control weeds with vinegar and bleach. Tackle stubborn weeds by using vinegar or bleach, but apply with caution. Vinegar is effective at killing weeds because its acidity dries them out, while bleach alters the pH balance, preventing growth. Spray directly onto the weeds, making sure to avoid desirable plants, as these substances can harm anything they touch. For best results, apply on a sunny day when the heat will help intensify the effects. Reapply as needed, focusing on problem areas in your garden. Feed tomato plants with banana peels. Boost your tomato plants' growth by feeding them banana peels. Banana peels are rich in potassium, which strengthens plants and improves fruit production. To use, simply bury a banana peel a few inches deep in the soil near the base of your tomato plants. As the peel decomposes, it releases nutrients that enrich the soil and feed the plant's roots. For an added boost, you can chop the peel into smaller pieces to speed up decomposition and nutrient release. Enrich soil with crushed eggshells. Improve your garden soil by adding crushed eggshells. Eggshells are high in calcium, which helps strengthen plant cell walls and promotes healthy growth. Collect eggshells, rinse them, and let them dry. Once dry, crush them into small pieces and scatter them around your plants or mix them into the soil. Over time, the eggshells will break down, slowly releasing calcium and improving soil structure. Additionally, the sharp edges of the crushed shells can deter pests like slugs and snails. Deadhead your flowers. Encourage continuous blooming by deadheading your flowers. Deadheading involves removing spent flowers from your plants, which redirects the plant's energy into producing new blooms rather than seeds. Simply pinch or cut off the faded flowers just above the first set of healthy leaves. Regular deadheading keeps your garden looking tidy and promotes more vigorous flowering throughout the growing season. For best results, make deadheading a part of your regular garden maintenance routine, especially for flowering annuals and perennials. Repel rabbits with urine. Did you know that you can deter rabbits from your garden using diluted urine? The strong scent mimics that of predators, making rabbits avoid the area. To apply, mix urine with water and spray it around the garden's perimeter, avoiding direct contact with the plants. Reapply after rain or every few days to maintain the barrier. This natural approach helps keep your plants safe from hungry rabbits, and you can also enhance protection by combining it with other deterrent methods. Protect delicate fruits with straw. Shield delicate fruits like strawberries by laying down a layer of straw beneath them. The straw prevents the fruit from touching the soil, reducing the risk of rot and keeping pests away. Simply spread a generous amount of straw around the base of each plant. In addition to protecting your fruits, the straw helps retain soil moisture and suppress weeds. This method is simple and effective, ensuring that your fruits stay clean and healthy until harvest. Cut grass when dry. Mow your lawn when the grass is dry to achieve a cleaner, healthier cut. According to Grandpa, wet grass can clog your mower and create an uneven finish, while dry grass cuts more cleanly and reduces the risk of disease. Aim to mow in the late morning or early evening when the grass has dried out from dew or rain. Regularly mowing under these conditions promotes a healthier lawn and keeps your grass looking neat and well maintained. Consider sharpening your mower blades periodically for the best results. Use pie plates to deter birds. Keep birds away from your garden by hanging pie plates as reflective deterrents. The flashing light and movement from the plates startle birds, discouraging them from landing on your plants. Secure the plates to stakes or branches near your crops, allowing them to sway in the wind. This simple method protects your fruits and vegetables from being damaged by birds. For additional protection, combine this technique with netting or other bird deterrents to cover vulnerable plants. Water plants at night in summer. Water your plants at night during the summer to reduce evaporation and ensure they stay hydrated. The cooler evening temperatures allow the water to soak deeply into the soil, reaching the roots where it's most needed. To do this, water your garden just after sunset or during the early evening. This practice not only conserves water, but also helps prevent heat stress in your plants during the hottest part of the day. For even better results, consider using drip irrigation to deliver water directly to the roots. For more contents like this, click here to subscribe.